Hello, this is Always Movie Madness, and I'm going to be doing a movie review of Doctor Strange. This movie is very underrated and very much entertaining. The storyline in this movie is actually really great. It revolved around this guy named Dr. Stephen Strange. He is this gifted surgeon, but then one day he gets into a horrible car accident, which renders his hands completely broken. So he had to do physical therapy to get his strength back. Then he meets this woman named the Ancient One who tells him that he had to learn how to be a sorcerer and become Sorcerer Supreme to take down this threat known as Dormammu and Caecilius. He also teams up with this guy named Wong and Mordo, and it's up to Doctor Strange to take down Dormammu and Caecilius and save the world and become Sorcerer Supreme. And that's it. That's basically what the story is for the film. And it's really interesting. The performances, with the exception of one, I think most of the actors are really great in this film. Benedict Cumberbatch is the standout performance as Doctor Strange. You can tell he is having a lot of fun as this character. He just has so much charisma, so much entertainment value through the performance. And the character of Doctor Strange is interesting. He does start out all arrogant and not caring about saving the world, but as the film goes on, he starts to learn what it's like to be a hero and become Sorcerer Supreme. And the scene where he trains with the Ancient One is some of the best stuff in the entire film. Benedict Wong, who plays Doctor Strange's friend Wong, he is really funny. He starts out serious, but later on in the MCU, he starts to become a little more funny. But here I still enjoy him. Wong is a character who's really intelligent. He wants to help Doctor Strange take down Dormammu. The scene where Doctor Strange says, "Do you ever smile?" That was really funny. In a deadpan kind of way. It was really funny the way Benedict Cumberbatch delivered the line. Much like what I said a lot, the Ancient One, played by Tilda Swinton, the character is not bad, but the performance is. Her performance is just dull, and I get why they did it. It had to do stuff with Tibet. They didn't want to offend them, so they go like, let's cast someone who's not Asian. But I feel like they should have done like Michelle Yeoh. I think that would have been better. But the Ancient One, the character is really interesting. I love the part where she is training Doctor Strange. She puts him in the mirror dimension to learn to use his powers. That was really amazing. Chiwetel Ejiofor, who plays Mordo, I thought he was a weak villain. I thought the performance was great, but I think Mordo's villain turn was kind of stupid. It just happened way too late in this movie. He did a great job for what he was given, but I preferred him in the second movie when he was actually evil. Mads Mikkelsen, who actually played the main villain, Caecilius, he does a tremendous job with his performance. Now, yes, I did wish they casted someone else because Mads is Doctor Doom to me. He should have been Doctor Doom. But I think for what Mads was given, he did a great job. The character of Caecilius is really interesting. I like how the MCU tried to make him sort of tragic with his history with the Ancient One. That was really amazing. The scene where his eyes start to ooze out this purple blood when he sees Dormammu in his eyes is so disturbing. Benedict Cumberbatch plays not only Doctor Strange, but he does the voice of Dormammu, and his vocal performance is really sinister. You can tell he was having fun as that character. Dormammu as a character is fun, but he was kind of wasted. I just wish we got to see more of him. The directing by Scott Derrickson is amazing. The way he gives Doctor Strange this powerful and wonderful character arc is amazing. The effects he puts in makes it look like you're high, especially the way the buildings are like warped. It kind of reminded me of Inception. I think he did a decent job of developing the villains. So overall, I think he did a decent job directing this film. Um, Rachel McAdams plays Doctor Strange love interest, Christina. She did a great job for what she was given. I do like how they give her more screen time in part 2, Multiverse of Madness, but her reaction when she sees, like, the ghost, it's not really a ghost, but the astral form of Doctor Strange was a really cool scene. I'm gonna mention some trivia facts about this film. There were so many actors eyeing the role of Doctor Strange, like Jake Gyllenhaal, Nicolas Cage, Oscar Isaac, Matthew McConaughey, Mads Mikkelsen. Yes, he actually really wanted to play Doctor Strange all the way back in 2013. Ewan McGregor, Jake Gyllenhaal, Matthew McConaughey, Tom Hardy, Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, Patrick Dempsey, Jared Leto. I think some of those... Oh, and Johnny Depp. I think some of those actors can work. Johnny Depp, no. Nicolas Cage would have just been fucking weird. He's a great actor, but I don't see him as Doctor Strange. Now, Jake Gyllenhaal, definitely. Joaquin Phoenix, not really. But I think they picked well with their actor. Benedict Cumberbatch was born to play this role. Baron Mordo, before Chiwetel Ejiofor got the part, Gary Oldman and Mads Mikkelsen were both considered for the role. I think either one of them would have been good, but Chiwetel Ejiofor, he did a great job. He was a decent choice to play this character. The Ancient One, Bill Nighy, Morgan Freeman, Liam Neeson, Michelle Yeoh. I think Michelle Yeoh would be a perfect choice. Because she could play the Ancient One really well. And this movie sets up a couple stuff for the MCU. It sets up Thor Ragnarok, because you see Thor at the end of the post-credit scene. One of the actors, I always forget, Benjamin Bratt is just here to die in this movie. Kaecilius just killed him. I guess he's supposed to be a villain in the Doctor Strange comics, but he doesn't really do anything. But in conclusion, I really loved this film. With the exception of Tilda Swinton's casting as the Ancient One, most of the performances are great. The villains are decent. They're really fun, especially Dormammu. He should have been the main villain. The special effects are amazing. The storyline is amazing. This is one of the best MCU movies in Phase 3. I do think Endgame and Infinity War are better movies, but this one is really entertaining. I highly recommend you watch this film, especially if you enjoy Ant-Man with Paul Rudd or Captain America: The First Avenger with Chris Evans. I give Doctor Strange a 10 out of 10. So that is my movie review of Doctor Strange. Hope you guys enjoyed.